Welcome to Starbound, where every star tells a story. Today, aliens come to grips with the ultimate insult a human has ever given them. We went to sleep? Check and make sure you're subscribed today, because if you're not, do it. It's totally free. But now, let's get into the story.
The year is 2042. Humankind stands on the precipice of a new era, poised to transcend its terrestrial confines and venture into the vast cosmos. The arrival of the Kressari, an alien species hailing from a distant star system, marks a pivotal moment in human history. The Kressari, renowned for their advanced technology and peaceful demeanor, have extended an invitation for diplomatic relations, an opportunity that could reshape the destiny of both civilizations. Amidst the flurry of preparations, Ben Watson, a seasoned diplomat known for his sharp wit and unwavering composure, is handpicked to lead the human delegation. His mission? To forge a bond of trust and understanding with the Kressari, paving the way for a future of cooperation and mutual prosperity. The Kressari emissaries, with their sleek, bioluminescent exoskeletons and enigmatic aura, arrive on Earth in a vessel that defies conventional physics. Their presence ignites a global fervor as humanity gazes in awe at the technological marvels of their interstellar guests. The stage is set for a historic encounter, a meeting of minds that could redefine humanity's place in the universe. But as the diplomatic discussions commence, an unforeseen cultural clash threatens to derail the fragile negotiations. Ben, accustomed to the rigors of diplomacy, finds himself facing a peculiar challenge. The Kressari, with their tireless work ethic and unwavering focus, are baffled by Ben's need for sleep. To them, this seemingly vulnerable state is an alien concept, a weakness that casts doubt on humanity's capabilities. The Kressari emissary Xylo, a towering figure with pulsating bioluminescent patterns adorning his exoskeleton, addresses Ben with a mixture of curiosity and concern. "Ambassador Watson," Xylo begins, his voice resonating with a melodic cadence, "we have observed your species' peculiar behavior. You periodically enter a state of inactivity, a vulnerability that leaves you defenseless and unproductive. We fail to comprehend the purpose of such a practice." Ben, taken aback by Xylo's bluntness, takes a moment to collect his thoughts. He recognizes the importance of bridging this cultural divide, of explaining the fundamental differences between humans and Kressari. "Emissary Xylo," Ben responds, his voice steady and measured, "I understand your confusion. Sleep is a biological necessity for humans. It is a time for our bodies and minds to rest and recharge, to consolidate memories, and to prepare for the challenges of the following day." Xylo tilts his head, his bioluminescent patterns shifting in a kaleidoscope of colors. "But Ambassador Watson," he counters, "we Kressari do not require such rest. We are capable of continuous activity, unburdened by the limitations of your species' physiology." Ben smiles, a twinkle in his eye. "Indeed, Emissary Xylo, your species is truly remarkable, but sleep is not merely a physical necessity for humans. It is also a source of creativity, a wellspring of inspiration. It is during sleep that our minds wander freely, making connections and generating ideas that would otherwise remain hidden." Xylo's bioluminescent patterns pulsate with renewed intensity, a sign of his growing interest. "Intriguing," he muses. "Perhaps there is more to this sleep than we initially surmised." Ben seizes the opportunity to elaborate. "Sleep is a time for our minds to process and integrate the experiences of the day. It is a time for our subconscious to work its magic, to unravel the mysteries of the universe and to unlock the hidden potential within us." The Kressari emissaries listen intently, their bioluminescent patterns shifting in mesmerizing patterns. They are fascinated by Ben's explanation, intrigued by the notion that a state of vulnerability could be a source of strength. As the discussions continue, Ben skillfully weaves a narrative of human ingenuity and resilience, highlighting the pivotal role that sleep plays in our cognitive and emotional well-being. He shares stories of scientific breakthroughs, artistic masterpieces, and technological marvels, all born from the fertile ground of the human mind during sleep. The Kressari emissary Xylo, his bioluminescent patterns shimmering with intrigue, leaned forward. "Ambassador Watson, your words paint a compelling picture, but we seek tangible evidence. a demonstration of the power you attribute to this sleep. Ben, ever the strategist, saw an opportunity to not only educate but also impress his interstellar guests. "Emissary Xylo," he proposed, "I invite you and your delegation to witness firsthand the transformative power of sleep. Allow me to present a series of challenges that will showcase the unique capabilities of the human mind, both before and after a period of rest." Xylo exchanged glances with his fellow emissaries, their bioluminescent patterns rippling with anticipation. "We accept your invitation, Ambassador Watson," Xylo declared. "We are eager to witness this demonstration." Ben, with a subtle smile, outlined his plan. He would present the Kressari with a series of complex problems, ranging from mathematical puzzles to strategic simulations. The Kressari, with their prodigious intellect and computational prowess, were expected to excel in these tasks. But Ben had a surprise in store. After the initial round of challenges, Ben and his team would retreat to their quarters for a period of rest, a time for their minds to recharge and their subconscious to work its magic. Upon their return, they would tackle the same challenges once more, demonstrating the enhanced cognitive abilities that sleep bestowed upon them. The Kressari, intrigued by this unorthodox approach, readily agreed to participate. They were confident in their own abilities, but they were also curious to see how the humans would fare after a period of vulnerability. The first challenge, a complex mathematical puzzle involving multidimensional geometry and abstract algebra, was presented to both delegations. The Kressari, with their lightning-fast processing speed and vast computational resources, quickly arrived at a solution, their bioluminescent patterns flashing with triumph. The human team, led by Ben, struggled to keep pace. They scribbled furiously on their notepads, their brows furrowed in concentration. But despite their best efforts, they were unable to match the Kressari's speed and accuracy. Ben, however, remained unfazed. He knew that the true test was yet to come. After a brief intermission, the second challenge, a strategic simulation involving a simulated interstellar conflict, was presented. Once again, the Kressari demonstrated their superior tactical acumen, outmaneuvering and outgunning their human counterparts in a virtual battlefield. The human team, battered and bruised from their virtual defeat, retreated to their quarters, their heads bowed in disappointment. But Ben, ever the optimist, reminded them of the power of sleep. "Rest well, my friends," he said. "Tomorrow is a new day." The following morning, the human delegation emerged from their quarters, refreshed and invigorated. Ben, his eyes bright with anticipation, led his team back to the negotiation chamber, where the Kressari emissaries awaited them with a mixture of curiosity and skepticism. The same mathematical puzzle that had stumped the humans the day before was presented once more. This time, however, the humans approached the problem with renewed vigor and clarity. Their minds, sharpened by sleep, quickly identified patterns and connections that had previously eluded them. With each passing minute, the humans' progress accelerated, their scribbles on the notepads becoming more organized and purposeful. The Kressari emissaries watched in astonishment as the humans, once lagging behind, began to close the gap. Finally, after a period of intense concentration, Ben triumphantly declared, "Emissary Xylo, we have a solution." Xylo, his bioluminescent patterns flickering with surprise, examined the human's answer. To his astonishment, it was not only correct, but also more elegant and efficient than the solution the Kressari had devised. A murmur of disbelief rippled through the Kressari delegation. They had underestimated the humans, dismissing their need for sleep as a weakness. But now, they were witnessing firsthand the transformative power of rest. The strategic simulation was then reinitiated. The human team, fueled by their newfound confidence and the insights gained during sleep, adopted a bold and innovative approach. They anticipated the Kressari's tactics, exploiting their weaknesses and turning their strengths against them. The virtual battlefield became a showcase of human ingenuity and adaptability. The humans, once outmatched, now held their own against the Kressari, their virtual ships darting through the void with newfound agility and precision. The Kressari emissaries, their bioluminescent patterns shimmering with a mix of awe and respect, watched as the tide of the battle turned in the humans' favor. They had underestimated the power of the human mind, the ability to learn, adapt, and overcome challenges through the simple act of rest. After a grueling but exhilarating exchange, the simulation concluded with a decisive victory for the humans. The Kressari emissaries, humbled by their defeat, offered their congratulations. Xylo, his bioluminescent patterns now radiating a warm glow, addressed Ben with a newfound respect. "Ambassador Watson," he said, "we have witnessed the extraordinary capabilities of your species. You have demonstrated that sleep is not a weakness, but a source of strength. We have much to learn from you." Ben, his heart swelling with pride, accepted Xylo's words with grace and humility. He knew that this was a turning point in the negotiations, a moment of mutual understanding and respect. The diplomatic discussions resumed with a renewed sense of purpose. The Kressari emissaries, their skepticism replaced with curiosity, eagerly sought Ben's insights on the importance of sleep for human well-being and cognitive function. Ben, with his characteristic eloquence, explained the intricate workings of the human brain, the delicate balance of neurotransmitters, and the restorative power of REM sleep. He described how dreams, those fleeting phantasms of the night, often served as a creative crucible, a realm where the boundaries of reality dissolved and new ideas blossomed. The Kressari, their bioluminescent patterns shimmering with fascination, listened intently. They had always prided themselves on their logical minds and unwavering focus, but they now realized that there was another dimension to intelligence, one that thrived in the realm of dreams and intuition. As the days turned into nights and the nights into days, the diplomatic discussions continued, but they were no longer mere negotiations. They were a cultural exchange, a meeting of minds eager to learn from each other. The Kressari emissaries, their initial skepticism replaced with a genuine desire to understand the human condition, began to experiment with sleep themselves. They created dimly lit chambers within their vessel, mimicking the conditions of a human bedroom. They even attempted to induce REM sleep through a combination of meditation and biofeedback techniques. Their efforts were met with mixed results. Some Kressari experienced vivid dreams filled with bizarre imagery and cryptic messages. Others found themselves restless and disoriented, unable to fully surrender to the unfamiliar state of vulnerability. But even those who struggled to embrace sleep recognized its potential benefits. They noticed that their colleagues who had experienced restful sleep returned to the negotiation table with renewed energy and fresh perspectives. They were more creative in their problem-solving, more flexible in their thinking, and more open to new ideas. Ben, observing this transformation, felt a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment. He had not only defended humanity's need for sleep, but had also inspired the Kressari to explore a new dimension of their own consciousness. As the diplomatic mission neared its conclusion, a sense of camaraderie had developed between the two delegations. The humans and Kressari had come to appreciate each other's strengths and weaknesses, recognizing that their differences were not barriers but opportunities for mutual growth and enrichment. The final day of the negotiations arrived. Ben and Xylo stood side by side, their figures silhouetted against the backdrop of a breathtaking Earthrise. The Kressari vessel, its sleek contours gleaming in the sunlight, hovered majestically in the distance, a testament to the technological prowess of its creators. The final day of the negotiations arrived, a day that would shape the course of history for both humans and Kressari. In the Grand Hall of the United Nations headquarters, transformed into a diplomatic arena for this momentous occasion, the air thrummed with anticipation. The peace treaty, a culmination of weeks of intense dialogue, cultural exchange, and mutual understanding, rested upon a podium at the center of the hall. Its pages, inscribed with intricate calligraphy in both human and Kressari languages, outlined the terms of a historic alliance. A hush fell over the gathered dignitaries as Ben Watson, his face etched with the weight of responsibility, stepped forward to address the assembly. "Today," he began, his voice echoing through the chamber, "we stand on the threshold of a new era, a time of unprecedented cooperation and shared destiny. The treaty before us is not merely a document, it is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of understanding, and the boundless potential of interstellar collaboration." He paused, his gaze sweeping across the diverse faces in the audience. Humans of all ethnicities and backgrounds, their expressions a mix of hope and trepidation. Then, his eyes met those of Xylo, the Kressari emissary who stood beside him, his bioluminescent patterns radiating a quiet confidence. "Together," Ben continued, "we have overcome cultural barriers, challenged preconceived notions, and forged a bond of trust that transcends the boundaries of our respective worlds. We have learned from each other, grown together, and discovered that our differences are not obstacles, but rather stepping stones towards a brighter future." He turned to the treaty, his voice filled with emotion. "This document," he declared, "is a blueprint for a new kind of relationship, one based on mutual respect, shared values, and a common vision for a peaceful and prosperous galaxy. It outlines a framework for collaboration in areas such as scientific research, technological exchange, cultural exchange, and interstellar trade." Ben paused, his voice taking on a more solemn tone. "But this treaty is more than just a list of agreements and protocols. It is a symbol of hope, a beacon of light in a universe that can often seem dark and chaotic. It is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome adversity, to bridge divides, and to strive for a better tomorrow." He raised his voice, his words ringing with conviction. "Today, we declare to the cosmos that humanity is ready to take its place among the stars, not as conquerors or colonizers, but as partners and collaborators. We are ready to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, to explore the unknown, and to build a future where all sentient beings can thrive." A wave of applause erupted from the audience, a thunderous ovation that echoed through the hall. The dignitaries rose to their feet, their faces beaming with pride and optimism. The Kressari emissaries, their bioluminescent patterns pulsing with excitement, joined in the applause, their enthusiasm a testament to the genuine connection that had formed between the two species. As the applause subsided, Xylo, the Kressari emissary, stepped forward to address the assembly. His voice, though alien in its cadence, resonated with warmth and sincerity. "Humans of Earth," he began, his bioluminescent patterns shimmering with gratitude, "we, the Kressari, are humbled and honored by the trust you have placed in us. This treaty, a testament to our shared aspirations, marks a turning point in the history of both our species." He paused, his eyes surveying the eager faces before him. "We have much to gain from this alliance," he continued. "Your world, teeming with life and rich in resources, offers us a wealth of knowledge and opportunities for scientific advancement." Xylo elaborated on the specific benefits the Kressari sought from the treaty. "Your planet's diverse ecosystems," he explained, "provide a unique laboratory for studying the evolution of life. Your oceans, teeming with aquatic creatures, hold secrets that could revolutionize our understanding of marine biology. Your forests, with their intricate network of flora and fauna, offer insights into the delicate balance of nature." He then turned to the technological aspects of the treaty. "Your ingenuity and resourcefulness have produced technological marvels that we admire and respect. We seek to learn from your expertise in fields such as renewable energy, material science, and artificial intelligence. In return, we offer our knowledge of advanced propulsion systems, quantum computing, and interstellar communication." Xylo's words resonated with the audience, who recognized the potential for mutual benefit in this exchange of knowledge and technology. The humans, eager to explore the cosmos and unlock the secrets of the universe, saw in the Kressari a partner who could help them achieve their dreams. "But our alliance," Xylo continued, "goes beyond mere scientific and technological exchange. We seek to learn from your rich cultural heritage, your artistic expressions, and your philosophical traditions. We believe that by understanding your values, beliefs, and aspirations, we can forge a deeper connection between our two species." He paused, his bioluminescent patterns shifting in a mesmerizing display of emotion. "And most importantly," he concluded, "we seek to build a lasting friendship with you, a bond of trust and mutual respect that will endure for generations to come. We believe that together we can achieve greatness, not through conquest or domination, but through cooperation and understanding." A wave of excitement rippled through the human delegation as Ben Watson took the podium once more, his heart brimming with pride and anticipation. "Emissary Xylo has eloquently articulated the Kressari's aspirations for this alliance," Ben began, his voice carrying a note of shared enthusiasm. "But allow me to assure you, our esteemed guests, that humanity too envisions a future of mutual prosperity and growth through this historic partnership." He paused, his gaze sweeping across the expectant faces of the human dignitaries. "The Kressari's advanced technology," Ben continued, "holds the key to unlocking a new era of exploration and discovery for humanity. Their mastery of interstellar travel will enable us to venture beyond our solar system, to reach distant stars and uncharted worlds. We will no longer be confined to the cradle of Earth, but will become a spacefaring civilization, charting our own course among the stars. Ben's words ignited a spark of wonder in the hearts of his listeners. The prospect of interstellar travel, once a distant dream, now seemed tantalizingly close. He went on to detail the specific technological advancements that the Kressari had agreed to share with humanity. Their advanced propulsion systems, he explained, will revolutionize our understanding of space-time, allowing us to traverse vast distances in a fraction of the time it would take with our current technology. Their knowledge of quantum computing will accelerate our scientific research and technological development, leading to breakthroughs in fields such as medicine, energy production, and environmental protection. Ben's voice resonated with a contagious excitement as he described the potential applications of Kressari technology. "Imagine," he said, "a world where diseases are eradicated, where clean energy is abundant, and where our planet is restored to its pristine beauty. Imagine a future where we can travel to distant galaxies, explore alien worlds, and perhaps even encounter other intelligent life forms." The audience listened with rapt attention, their imaginations ignited by Ben's words. They saw a future where humanity, once bound by the limitations of its own technology, could now reach for the stars, explore the unknown, and fulfill its destiny as a cosmic species. But the benefits of the alliance, Ben emphasized, extended beyond mere technological advancement. The Kressari, he explained, have a deep respect for knowledge and wisdom. They have agreed to share their vast libraries of scientific data, historical records, and philosophical treatises with us. This will enrich our understanding of the universe, broaden our intellectual horizons, and inspire new generations of thinkers, artists, and scientists. Ben then turned to the cultural aspects of the treaty. The Kressari, he said, have a rich and vibrant culture, one that we are eager to learn from and appreciate. Their art, music, and literature offer a unique perspective on the human experience, one that can challenge our assumptions and expand our understanding of what it means to be sentient beings. He paused, his voice filled with a sense of reverence. By embracing the Kressari's culture, he concluded, we will not only enrich our own lives but also foster a deeper connection with our interstellar partners. We will create a truly multicultural society, one that celebrates diversity, promotes understanding, and embraces the boundless possibilities of the universe. In the decades that followed the signing of the historic treaty, humanity underwent a transformation that would have been unimaginable just a few years earlier. The influx of Kressari technology, coupled with the insatiable curiosity and ingenuity of the human spirit, sparked a renaissance of scientific discovery, technological innovation, and cultural exchange. The first and most tangible impact was felt in the realm of space exploration. With the Kressari's advanced propulsion systems, humanity rapidly expanded its reach into the cosmos. Lunar colonies, once the stuff of science fiction, became bustling hubs of research and industry. Manned missions to Mars, once a distant dream, became routine expeditions. And soon humanity's footprint extended beyond the confines of the solar system as intrepid explorers ventured into the vast expanse of interstellar space. The Kressari's knowledge of quantum computing revolutionized fields ranging from medicine to materials science. New drugs and therapies were developed at an unprecedented pace, eradicating diseases that had plagued humanity for centuries. Novel materials with extraordinary properties were created, revolutionizing industries such as construction, transportation, and energy production. And the advent of artificial intelligence, guided by Kressari expertise, led to breakthroughs in robotics, automation, and data analysis. But the most profound impact of the alliance was not in the realm of technology, but in the hearts and minds of humanity itself. The exposure to Kressari culture, with its emphasis on knowledge, wisdom, and compassion, broadened human perspectives and challenged long-held assumptions. The arts flourished as human artists and musicians drew inspiration from Kressari aesthetics and philosophies. New forms of expression emerged, blending human creativity with Kressari sensibilities. Literature, too, underwent a renaissance as writers explored the themes of interstellar travel, cultural exchange, and the meaning of life in a universe teeming with possibilities. Education was transformed as human students learned alongside Kressari counterparts in virtual classrooms that spanned the vast distances of space. The exchange of knowledge and ideas fostered a new generation of thinkers, scientists, and leaders who were equipped to tackle the challenges of a rapidly changing world. Perhaps most importantly, the alliance with the Kressari instilled in humanity a renewed sense of optimism and hope. The knowledge that we were not alone in the universe, that there were other intelligent beings who shared our values and aspirations, gave us a new perspective on our place in the cosmos. We realized that our differences, once a source of conflict and division, could be a source of strength and unity. As the years turned into decades and the decades into centuries, the bond between humans and Kressari deepened. The two species intermingled, forming families, communities, and even new hybrid cultures. The once distinct lines between human and Kressari began to blur as the two species learned to live, work, and love together. The legacy of the historic treaty lived on, not just in the technological advancements and cultural exchange, but in the hearts and minds of countless individuals who had been touched by the spirit of cooperation and understanding that had made it all possible. The signing ceremony, broadcast across the cosmos, marked a turning point in the history of both species. On Earth, cities erupted in joyous celebrations. The streets were awash with a kaleidoscope of colors, music, and dance. In the heart of Times Square, a holographic projection of Ben Watson and Xylo signing the treaty beamed down on the cheering crowds, their smiles a beacon of hope for a brighter future. But it was not just the humans who rejoiced. Aboard the Kressari vessel, orbiting high above Earth, a different kind of celebration unfolded. The ship's vast interior, once a sterile environment of sleek metal and glowing panels, had been transformed into a vibrant festival of lights and sound. Kressari, their bioluminescent patterns flashing in unison, engaged in a series of intricate dances and rituals, their movements a mesmerizing expression of joy and gratitude. The exchange of gifts further solidified the bond between the two species. The humans presented the Kressari with a collection of Earth's most treasured artifacts, a Gutenberg Bible, a Stradivarius violin, a recording of Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, and a vial of soil from the Amazon rainforest. The Kressari, in turn, gifted the humans with a fragment of a neutron star, a piece of technology that could revolutionize energy production on Earth, and a holographic map of the known universe, a tantalizing glimpse into the vastness of space. In the years that followed, the Kressari presence on Earth became a familiar sight. Their sleek vessels, once objects of awe and wonder, became as commonplace as airplanes. Kressari scientists and engineers worked alongside their human counterparts in research laboratories and industrial complexes, their collaboration leading to groundbreaking discoveries in fields ranging from medicine to materials science. Kressari educators and philosophers shared their knowledge and wisdom in universities and cultural centers, enriching the intellectual and spiritual lives of countless humans. Kressari artists and musicians, inspired by the vibrant cultural scene on Earth, created new forms of expression that blended their own traditions with human influences. The exchange of ideas and cultural practices flowed in both directions. Human scientists and engineers traveled to the Kressari homeworld, a planet of breathtaking beauty and technological marvels. They studied the Kressari's unique approach to sustainable living, their mastery of renewable energy, and their intricate social structures. Human artists and musicians performed for Kressari audiences, introducing them to the diverse sounds and rhythms of Earth. Human philosophers engaged in lively debates with their Kressari counterparts, exploring the fundamental questions of existence and the meaning of life from a fresh perspective. The benefits of the alliance were not limited to the elite or the privileged. The Kressari's advanced medical technology was used to eradicate diseases that had plagued humanity for centuries. Their expertise in agriculture and food production helped to alleviate hunger and malnutrition in developing countries. Their knowledge of environmental protection aided in the restoration of Earth's ecosystems, reversing the damage caused by decades of pollution and overexploitation. The most profound impact, however, was on the human spirit. The encounter with the Kressari had shattered the illusion of human exceptionalism, forcing humanity to confront its own limitations and imperfections. But it had also opened up a universe of possibilities, a future where humanity could transcend its terrestrial origins and become a truly cosmic species. The Kressari, too, experienced a profound transformation as a result of their encounter with humanity. Their society, once rigidly structured and focused on logic and efficiency, began to embrace the human values of individualism, creativity, and emotional expression. Kressari schools and universities, once bastions of rote learning and standardized testing, now encourage students to explore their passions, question authority, and think outside the box. Kressari workplaces, once characterized by strict hierarchies and top-down decision-making, now fostered a culture of collaboration and innovation, where employees were empowered to contribute their unique perspectives and ideas. Kressari art, music, and literature, once confined to a narrow range of traditional forms and themes, exploded with a newfound vibrancy and diversity. Kressari artists, inspired by the emotional depth and expressive power of human art, began to experiment with new techniques and materials. Kressari musicians, captivated by the rhythmic complexity and melodic richness of human music, incorporated these elements into their own compositions. Even the Kressari language, once a purely functional tool for communication, evolved to accommodate the nuances and subtleties of human emotion. New words and phrases were coined to express feelings of joy, sorrow, love, and anger, enriching the Kressari's ability to connect with each other on a deeper level. The Kressari's understanding of themselves and their place in the universe also underwent a profound shift. They came to recognize that their emphasis on logic and efficiency, while valuable, was not the only path to knowledge and wisdom. The human capacity for intuition, empathy, and creative problem-solving opened up new avenues of inquiry and led to breakthroughs in fields that had long stagnated. The Kressari's relationship with their own emotions also changed. They learned to embrace the full spectrum of human feelings, from the depths of despair to the heights of ecstasy. They discovered that emotions, once seen as a source of weakness and instability, could also be a source of strength, resilience, and inspiration. This newfound emotional awareness led to a greater appreciation for the importance of interpersonal relationships. Kressari, once content with superficial interactions based on shared interests and goals, now sought deeper connections based on trust, empathy, and mutual understanding. They formed close friendships with humans, fell in love, and started families, blurring the lines between the two species. The transformation of Kressari society was not without its challenges. There were those who resisted change, clinging to the old ways and viewing the human influence as a threat to their cultural identity. But the majority of Kressari embraced the new opportunities that the alliance presented, recognizing that it was through openness, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from others that their civilization could continue to thrive. As the decades turned into centuries, the bond between humans and Kressari grew ever stronger. The two species intermingled, forming families, communities, and even new hybrid cultures that blended the best of both worlds. The once distinct lines between human and Kressari began to blur as the two species learned to live, work, and love together. Cities on Earth became cosmopolitan hubs, where humans and Kressari mingled freely in bustling marketplaces, vibrant cultural centers, and tranquil parks. Kressari architecture, with its organic forms and shimmering surfaces, blended seamlessly with human structures, creating a unique urban landscape that reflected the diversity of its inhabitants. In the Kressari homeworld, human enclaves flourished, offering a taste of Earth's rich cultural heritage and a haven for those seeking new experiences and opportunities. Human restaurants served traditional dishes from around the globe, human artists and musicians performed for Kressari audiences, and human scientists and engineers collaborated with their Kressari counterparts on cutting-edge research projects. The intermingling of the two species extended beyond the physical realm. The Kressari's telepathic abilities, once a source of mystery and misunderstanding, became a bridge for deeper communication and understanding between humans and Kressari. Through telepathic communication, the two species shared their thoughts, feelings, and experiences, fostering a level of intimacy and empathy that transcended the limitations of language. The alliance between humans and Kressari became a beacon of hope in a galaxy often marred by conflict and strife. Their example of peaceful coexistence, mutual respect, and shared progress inspired other civilizations to follow suit. The Kressari's reputation as wise and benevolent beings, coupled with humanity's newfound technological prowess, made them a formidable force for good in the universe. As the centuries turned into millennia, the story of Ben Watson and the Kressari emissaries faded into legend, but their legacy lived on in the thriving interstellar civilization that they had helped to create. Humans and Kressari, once strangers from different worlds, had become inseparable companions. Their destinies intertwined in a tapestry of shared dreams, aspirations, and achievements.